Hey everybody.
Hi everybody.
We got a treat for you today. We're gonna talk about something pretty serious, but before we start, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss any of our videos.
Yep.
You know, this dynamic of a Filipino woman marrying a foreign man, to think that every relationship winds up a success would be naive, and I think everybody would agree on that. Some don't end well, and we want to see more end well.
Yeah.
We believe that a lot do end well, and we want to see those that have ended well be even better, and that's our goal. So when you do meet that beautiful woman halfway around the world, overseas, and they're half your age or even more, I ask you, is age just a number? If you said yes, it's time to kind of pull Cupid's little arrows out of your butt.
What does it mean?
And really listen to what we're gonna have to say, because we're gonna approach this in a very unbiased and very methodical and logical manner. And it happens right now. So why are we doing this today? All right, because it needs attention. There's a lot of people out there that are really excited. Maybe they just got in a long distance relationship and they're just starting this journey that we've already been through, and so many of you have actually been through. And what we want, again, is we want everybody to be a success, whether you're just starting out in a relationship, married, or whatever your status is. And we think most people that go into this kind of relationship are kind of blind. I mean, you've even said it before. Oh, age is just a number.
Yeah.
Right? Age is just a number.
Yeah.
Okay?
I was like
And
that.
the more you tell yourself that age is just a number, the more you just tell yourself that, especially in your long distance relationship, okay? Especially when you have that distance and you haven't really lived together, right? Oh, you know, he's 20 years older or 30 years older. Age is just a number. Age is just a number. The more you just tell yourself that, you're feeding your brain lies. Honestly, you're feeding your brain something that's just not logical, okay? Because age is not just a number. And I'm gonna explain this in a few different scenarios to help you understand a little bit more where I'm coming from, okay? Again, don't get mad and don't shut this off. It's gonna make sense, I promise, okay?
I promise.
So I'm a CrossFitter, right? All right, I love CrossFit.
Yeah.
I compete in CrossFit. I'm in great shape. I'm not bragging, but I really am in great shape. And you know, I go into the gym every single day, and I'm in a competition this weekend too. And I can hold my own, and I can do really well against guys that are half my age. I can go against guys that are 23, 24, and you know what? Sometimes I cream them. And then you know what? There's other days where sometimes they cream me, okay? But to be realistic, I'm not going up against like the world's best athletes either, okay? I'm going up against other guys that just go to work and do this kind of thing, right? But Love, would you say I take CrossFit kind of seriously?
Yeah.
Almost a little obsessive?
Yeah, he's very obsessed with it. No,
Because-
you're very passionate about it, not obsessed.
I'm very passionate about it,
Yeah.
but I also put myself through a lot, okay? And here's the reality of it, okay? I could sit there all day long and say, age is just a number, right? I don't need to work harder. I don't need to do anything different. You know, I just need to go in and do the same workout and do the same exact stuff that these 23-year-old guys do, and I'm gonna get the same results. If I approached CrossFit like that, I would fail miserably. And the issue is most people go into long distance relationships or go into marriage with a huge age gap, saying age is just a number, and they're setting themselves up to fail, just like I would be setting myself up to fail in CrossFit. Because age is not just a number in CrossFit. There's so many different things that I have to do differently every single day just to keep up with those guys. If I slip, I have a really bad day and I lose bad, okay? There's days where I feel like awful, and then there's days where I feel great. If I drink any alcohol whatsoever, I'm done for a week, okay? These guys can go out and have 3 beers after every workout and they're perfectly fine, right? But if I want to be competitive, if I want to be the best that I can be at my age, I need to work at it, okay? And I need to work about 10 times harder than that guy that's 23 years old, okay? Think about another example. if you know football, maybe you don't, Tom Brady, guys, right? Do you think Tom Brady does things the same way that he did when he was 23 years old? And now he's 42 and the greatest of all time? How do you think he got to be the greatest of all time, right? At age, all the way to age 42. It's because he's had to constantly make adjustments. He's had to work harder than anybody else will. And if you've ever watched a documentary about Tom Brady, he explains that. His diet is so regimented. He's a vegan. He just does everything perfect for his body just to hold on as long as he can. But then what did everybody say this year? Tom Brady sucks, he's done. Why? Because age isn't just a number. Here's one that you're gonna know, and all the women watching this video are going to relate with very, very well.
What?
Miss Universe. Have you ever seen a Miss Universe pageant that is 43 years old?
No.
Ever.
We have standards and ages.
Why? Age is just a number.
Maybe because you can see the beauty of the woman when they're in their early age.
Love, I know a lot of beautiful women that are 43 years old.
Yeah, but they're not as beautiful when they were 23 or 25 or 26.
So what you're telling me is that age does matter to be Miss Universe.
Sure.
Okay.
Of course.
All right. So here's the big point. For everybody watching this, for everybody that has shouted out to the whole world, age is just a number. Age is not just a number. It's not a number in anything in life. And if you go about it thinking that it's just a number, you're fooling yourself. Think about everything I've just said. You are going to have to work harder. You're going to have to compromise more. You're going to have to make adjustments. You're going to have to get used to certain things a certain person does in a different age bracket, right? You're going to have to get used to those things. You're going to have to learn to live together. You're going to have to learn to really make the most out of every situation that you possibly can have. So here's the real truth for everybody here. We want to see everybody have not just a marriage, not just a relationship, not just an age gap relationship. We want to see people have the most amazing relationship you can possibly have. And in order to do that, when you are in a relationship with an age gap, and age does matter, and as long as you understand that age does matter, you can plan and you can prepare and you can do things and understand what you need to do to make that the most amazing relationship that you can possibly have. Because the moment you stop thinking about those things, that's when things start to fall apart.
Yeah.
And just to be clear, I'm not saying that age gap relationships are bad. I'd be a hypocrite. I mean, we have one, right? I'm not saying age gap relationships are bad any more so than I'm saying, me doing CrossFit is bad or Tom Brady still playing football is bad. That's great. It's great for the sport, okay? And you know what? People like us, it's great for this world, right? We just want to see more of this greatness for the world. And we want to see more people have success and less people have problems. And we truly believe that sometimes, especially some younger people, might be got the little love goggles on, right? Everybody gets those love goggles on.
Yeah.
And
Well,
especially if you've never been in a relationship, sometimes you lean on love a little bit too much. Lean on the Lord a little bit too much, okay? Granted, yes, He will guide us, okay? But we still got to put the work in.
Yeah.
The Lord's not going to do the work for us,
It's
right?
in the Bible.
He's not going to listen to your husband when he's really mad, okay? He's not going to listen to your wife when she's being a major pain in the ass, okay? That's your job. That's your job to correct that,
It's
right?
in the Bible. Faith doesn't work without work.
Yeah, you got to work hard. So that's what we're saying is, we would love to hear more people out there saying, you know what? I am in an age gap relationship. It's going to be hard work, but we're going to make it through. That's the right kind of frame of mind.
That's the right mentality, yeah.
And just remember, saying that your age is just a number and saying that your age gap is just a number can really lead to a lot of assumptions. It can lead to a lot of expectations about that, especially if you're not together yet and you're in your long distance relationship, right?
Right.
We had a ton of assumptions and expectations, right? About how life was going to be when we were together.
Yeah.
And holy cow, our first year, that was kind of ridiculously crazy. It's probably a big reason why, our videos are 3 weeks apart right now, right? Yeah. Whenever you see us not creating a video for a while, that's probably because we're going through our own little challenges at that moment, because we're human, and we're not going to sit here and pretend like we don't have any problems and that we're magical.
We're not perfect.
But we're always going to wind up right back here because we understand that our age difference is a critical part of our relationship.
It was a lot of adjustment.
So remember, that age gap number, it's not just a number. There's going to be compromise. There's going to be consequences if you don't compromise. Those could be good consequences or bad consequences. But the real truth is, age is not just a number.
Age matters. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you won't kill us.
No, really what we want to do is just bring some good information to everybody. And our purpose here again is to get people thinking just a little bit differently. And we hope we've challenged you today to think a little bit differently. And we hope we have challenged you to always keep it real.